Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. It's raining outside. I know I'm driving in the city, and the road is rocky. So I hope y'all can hear me clearly. Um, so one of the things that I heard Miss Risa say was that she would never date somebody that she met on the dating app again. And I get that. I get her. I feel her pain. I understand. I understand the desire to like shun the way that you met someone who's a monster, you know what I'm saying, and like never want to meet someone in that location or place or space or way again, right? But I'm here to say that the dating apps are not the problem. The way in which the relationship started, the way that you chose this person, the process by which you choose or say yes to relationships, that's the problem. That's the real problem. You know, when meeting people, there are some solid people on dating apps. I've met several solid people on dating apps. And one may ask, well, have you met anyone where it's ended in a relationship? And I'm here to tell you that that shouldn't be the goal. Meeting people in pursuit of a relationship, like to get a relationship out of them, should not be the goal of meeting people, right? You want to meet people so that you can get to know people, so that you can collect the data that you need to make a decision about a relationship. Should it progress to that point? Should it progress to the point of a committed relationship? You want to be out here dating people, and dating apps just happens to be a really good way to meet people that you probably would never cross paths with, right? And people, you know that people are on dating apps for the intention of dating, so at least you have those intentions are aligned. You know what I'm saying? People want to go out on dates, hopefully. You know, some people are on dating apps because they want to Netflix and chill, but you don't have to acquiesce to that. You can pursue what you desire from a dating app, which is dates, and you can say no to everything else. So it's not the dating apps that are the problem, it's your process, right? If anyone who gets discouraged because you keep bumping into undesirable people on dating apps, I'm here to tell you that it's not the app. It's not the apps. It's your process. It's more than likely your process, right? When you're on these dating apps, the vetting starts at the time that you see the person's profile. You should be vetting them immediately, right? If this person doesn't have like high quality pictures, if they don't have anything written on their profile, they haven't put in any time, energy, or effort, and even money from taking high quality pictures on their profile, it's a no. It's a swipe left. It's an easy swipe left, right? They got a bunch of pictures in the house, in the car, and you know what I'm saying? Like when you see pictures of men, we get excited about seeing pictures of men at work. Like I know I do, right? Because I like men who work with their hands, and I love to see pictures of men working. You know what I'm saying? Like doing what they do. That excites me. I love to see pictures of men on adventures. You know what I mean? Whether it's hiking or skydiving or, you know, doing something adventurous and dangerous. Those things are exciting to me. I want to see pictures like that, right? We want to see pictures of men in action, right? Whereas men probably want to see pictures of us enjoying our life, doing things that make us smile and that give us pleasure, because those feelings kind of transfer. You know, I smile in all of my dating app pictures, and I've had men message me and say, you know, your smile made me smile. You know what I mean? Your smile is infectious. So immediately when you see a dating app, I'm sorry, I'm on a really rocky road. I'm in Philly, by the way. I live in Philly, and I'm on Girard Avenue. And if anyone who has driven down Girard Avenue in West Philly knows that it's a very it's a rocky road. It's not a smooth way to go, but it's the fastest way to go. But you know, when I'm looking at a person's profile on a dating app, I want to read from his perspective. If he hasn't taken the time to write, I'm not interested. To formulate words into sentences, I ain't interested. If he has a bunch of pictures like in his car, I ain't interested. If he has a bunch of pictures in the crib, I ain't interested. I want to see you out and about enjoying your life or working. If I'm not even interested when I see people with a bunch of pictures with other people, or pictures with their children, or pictures of their dog and stuff like that. And if it's like one of many, okay, but if that's all you got, you're not interested. Vet the profile, okay? Vet the profile immediately. You only want to swipe right on certain profiles, right? Profiles that meet the criteria. Once you swipe right and you match with this person, you need to be vetting the conversation. The little chatting that you do. Is there a lot of witty banter? Is there, does he formulate sentences that keep you interested and keep you engaged? Is he complimenting you? Is he giving you compliments? If he's the first thing he's saying is let's exchange numbers without any type of back and forth, it's a no for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not interested in that. Right? And again, this goes back to your dating goals. How you vet people goes back to your dating goals. Relies heavily on your goals. I like to converse with people who stimulate my mind, who have interesting conversation. These drivers in Philly, who have interesting conversation, right? So I'm not interested in, you got nothing to say. Now I can't make the light because your ass. I'm not interested if you don't have anything of substance to say. If you're not, if I can see that you're just clearly not into me, or you're just like, you're not a conversationalist, because that's going to translate when you're texting. And it doesn't take long. I don't have to be on there for weeks texting you, or even days. It could be one day of interesting back and forth that, inspires me to say, I enjoyed this conversation. I would love to exchange numbers. Or here's my number, give me a call. All right. So once you have the interesting conversation on the app, and you exchange numbers, or you leave your number and you wait for that phone call. Now we're vetting the phone call. Now we're vetting the quality of the phone call. Did you enjoy the conversation on the phone? Right? Is he asking you for a date at the end of the conversation? I know my conversation is so good that I expect a man to ask me to go out on a date after the first phone call. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't have a lot of time to be talking on the phone. So let's get to this date. That's me. You know what I mean? I want to be interesting enough to you that you want to meet me in person. And vice versa. I want you to be interesting enough that I want to say yes to meeting you in person. So vet the conversation. If you're not enjoying the conversation, I have had men that I did not enjoy the conversation. I'm on the phone and I'm like, oh my God, rolling my eyes. I'm saying no to that. I don't want to go out. I don't want to sit across the table from you at dinner, bored to death. You know what I mean? Wanting to roll my eyes, right? So vet that conversation. If you did not enjoy that conversation, if he brought up topics that made you feel uncomfortable, or you want to get into the gender war conversation, it's a no to the date. Don't go on a date with that person. But if you enjoyed the conversation, tell him, I really enjoyed this conversation and I would love to meet you in person. Right? Inspire him to ask you out on a date. It's all about vetting, right? And vetting is according to your goals, according to what you want to get out of this experience. Once you get to the date, evaluate. You know what I'm saying? Have at least 2 things that you want to learn about this man, and ask your questions about him in a way that doesn't come off as an interview. Ask a nice open-ended question that gets him to think. You got to be very creative in the way that you ask questions, especially questions where you're trying to get, your 2 things answered, right? Be very intentional about that. Find the opportune times to ask these questions, and Ask them in a way that gets them to talking. You want to do a lot of listening while you're dating a man, right? You want him to do most of the talking. You want to find out. You want to be genuinely curious about him. At this point, it is not about getting into a relationship. At this point, it is about getting to know who is in front of you, creating the space to learn more about this person. You want them to be open. You want them to find you easy to talk to. You want them to know that you are not judging the things that they say, right? So that they can feel free to talk. You want them to reveal who they are. And they can't do that if they don't feel like it's a safe space. So you got to create a safe space. You got to create a space where he feels like he can be vulnerable with you. He feels like he can tell you the truth without being judged, because you want the truth. And it's not that you're not going to judge him. You know, you don't even have to judge him. We don't have to judge each other. We can just say, yeah, I appreciate that he shared this with me, but this is not the kind of person for me. Period. So when you're on a date, the goal is to be curious, to get to know this person, have at least 2 questions that you want answers for, find unique ways to ask those questions, and ask those questions in a way that gets him to talk. It gets him to be an open book. Okay? At this point, you have to know, if you've accepted the date with him, you enjoy the conversation, so you know he's a talker, right? He's going to talk, right? So, you know, get information out of this man. Collect the data. And when you finish the date, if you feel like you want to see him again, say so. Or maybe he does the same so, and you oblige, right? Set up a next date, or set up the next phone call. I personally just want to go out on dates. I really don't be having time to talk on the phone. I can talk on the phone while I'm doing my commutes, and lately during my commutes I've been recording these videos, so I really ain't got that kind of time. But I might have went the wrong way. I'm sitting here recording. I don't have my map on. Anyway, we committed now. When you end the date, I want you to evaluate the information that you collected. If you need to write it down, write it down. I personally have a spreadsheet, you know what I mean? But I'm a little anal like that. I want you to evaluate how you feel about this person. How does he make you feel? How do you feel in your presence? I want you to, you know, feel your feelings in your body. Do you feel anxious? Are you excited? Do you like him? Do you have romantic feelings for him? Or do you just kind of, he's a cool person, right? Do you want to continue getting to know him? Has his answers that he's given you to the questions that you asked satisfied your curiosity, and did they satisfy, does he meet your requirements so far, right? So evaluate people, vet people thoroughly. Do this over and over again. It's okay to date for like 3 to 6 months before you decide if you want to commit to somebody. You don't only have to date that one person. You can go out on dates with people, multiple people, and in your mind, you know what I'm saying, put them on levels. You know, okay, he got past this. I know that he meets these requirements. I think I'm gonna promote him to level 2 dating. Still not commitment yet. Now you're dating in a way that you want to, you know what I mean, that lets you know, okay, this person meets the basic requirements. He's a quality person. Now I want to know if he is the person for me, right? So now you're asking different questions, and now you're making different observations about him at that level, right? And then level 3, for me, level 3 is, okay, this person has asked me for a committed relationship, and I've said yes. Now I'm off the market. Now I'm exclusively dating this person, right? And so there's levels to it. You don't have to only date one person. You don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't owe anybody loyalty before they have asked you for a commitment. And I stress that they need to be the one asking you for the commitment, because men need to make the proposals out in the street. Men need to make the offers. That's just how it should be, right? If you agree with that in your heart of hearts, if you are the type of woman who would say, I would never be on my knee proposing to a man, then you need to also understand and know and be the type of woman who says, I do not make offers for relationships or commitment. We need to never, ever find ourselves in a position where we are asking a man where we stand with them. Nope. don't even ask. If he has not made an offer, then where you stand with him is that you're just dating. You know what I'm saying? You single. That's where you stand. Men need to make it clear when they want us to stand next to them in a committed relationship. We not fishing for that information. If he has not made that clear to you and you want that level of clarity, then that tells you right there that that's not your man. What is this person doing? Would you please get over in the lane you're supposed to be in? Right? That's not the type of clarity that you should be asking for. That's the type of clarity that should be demonstrated to you. That's the type of clarity that you need to be observing in this man. That's not a question that you want to be asking. All right? In fact, make it be known. Let it be known that until you agree to being in a relationship, you are single and dating. That alone, if he likes you like that and he wants to take things to the next level with you, that alone should put enough pressure on him. That's it. That's all the pressure we need to apply in that situation. If he never asks you to be in a relationship with you, if he never has the conversation that says, I want to take this to the next level, then since he ain't interested in you like that, he just dating. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If you don't want that and you want to stop dating him, then stop dating him. It's up to you. Or you can continue dating him and be like, I'm not taking this person seriously. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't expressed that he wants to be serious about me, so I'm not taking him seriously unless he does. And you can just date to have fun, along with all the other people that you're dating and collecting information about, because you want to. Your goal is to be in a committed relationship. But your goal in general is to be in a committed relationship. The goal should not be for you to be in a committed relationship with this particular person. You want the person that you're going to be in a committed relationship with to pursue a committed relationship with you and to move the relationship forward with you. You want them to want that with you. Right? If they're aware that that's what you desire and they're not pushing the relationship to that point, that's because they don't desire that with you. And it's okay. That doesn't mean that you have to stop dating them. Just keep that shit in perspective. I'm dating this person for fun. I enjoy my time that I spend with this person and I want more of that. This is not my person. This is not a level 2 nigga. This is not a level 3 nigga. This is a level 1 nigga that I'm dating. Be honest with yourself about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real with yourself. Don't lie to yourself about it. Don't lie to yourself, and don't tell yourself stories to make yourself believe that you're in a relationship with this man. If he hasn't asked and you haven't said yes, you ain't in no relationship with. That's not your nigga. Okay? So that's how we date and keep ourselves empowered in the power seat. That's how we date, and we determine the direction that our lives are going in. We fucking choose. We choose. Right? You should be out here dating to the point where you eventually got 3 level 2 men who all want to be in a relationship with you. They all qualify, right? And now you got to lean in heavily on your feelings to see which one you going to choose, which one you going to say yes to. That's when you start leaning in on your feelings. After you have vetted them, after you have collected all the data that you need to make decisions. Data for decisions, feelings for feedback. Taurus sense taught me that. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I ain't going to be stealing nobody. You ain't going to see me out here stealing nobody's lives and not giving them credit for it, right? So you do what you got to do to collect the data. Vet thoroughly at every step in the process, right? Dating app, phone call, dates, interactions, experiences, quality of the conversations, right? Asking the questions that you need answers to, and then you decide, okay, this person qualifies. This person, it would be great to be in a relationship with this person. We are in alignment. I like him. He likes me. He makes that very clear. I have clarity with this person. This is not I'm not confused here, right? And he has value to my life. He does all the things. We'll get into the criteria and stuff later. but he does all the things. He's qualified. He's also qualified. He's qualified too. Which one do I like the most? I'm gonna sign off here because I need to get back to my mats. But if y'all like these videos, you know what I mean, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna keep posting it if this is resonating with you. If you like the content that I'm sharing and you like the way I'm sharing it, listen, I'm gonna keep posting. So, but let me know, give me some feedback so I know. Otherwise, because I'm not a online type of person. Like I don't be posting. You know what I mean? But so many people have told me that you have so much to share and they want to hear it, and I figured, you know, if I can help women, that's what I'm gonna do. So if y'all want me to continue, let us sister know, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.